Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to talk about a men's fragrance that's been getting a lot of hype on YouTube lately. It is called Moschino Toy Boy, and this one came out in 2019. Classified woody spicy with top notes of bergamot, pink pepper, pear, alimi, and Indonesian nutmeg. Middle notes of clove, rose, magnolia, and flax, and in the base, Haitian vetiver, sandalwood, cashmere, amber, and sky collide. So this is a rose-based fragrance for men, and for some reason, whenever a rose-based fragrance gets released in the masculine world, the world goes nuts for some reason. Personally, I'm not sure why. There's such a high, level of anticipation and love for rose fragrances in the men's world, but it's a fact of life, at least in the YouTube community. I'm not sure about the world at large, but yeah, this is another one for men that has a lot of rose in it. I've also talked about some other rose fragrances like Le Labo's Rose 31, Yves Saint Laurent's Ultime, and I think Cartier's Dune Soiree is another one that gets a lot of talk in the fragrance community as far as rose goes. So this one, now this is just a 1 ml sample that I got off of eBay. So I decided to just go all in, coat myself with the 1 ml sprayer, and see what happened here. So starts off lots of pepper. It's saying pink pepper, but I could easily see black pepper being here as well. Very peppery, with the rose obviously being there as well. You do get some Haitian vetiver. It has a little bit of that dark, smoky, Encre Noir element to it as well, and a little bit of sweetness. I think maybe from the sandalwood and the amber, you get some sweetness there. I don't really get a lot of citrus here, mostly just spices, with mostly pepper, rose, maybe some like clove, vetiver thing going on there. It's a very spicy, peppery. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Personally, I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it, but I don't really see the big, hype train that this one's causing. I would definitely say if you are a guy and you want something with rose, definitely consider Rose 31 by Le Labo. I think that's probably the the top of the crop right there, kind of like the Aventus of rose fragrances. And if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, designer-ish, certainly Yves Saint Laurent's Ultime is another great one to consider. This one would probably be like a third place contender for rose fragrances as far as I'm concerned, because it does have so much pepper in it. Kind of has like that Marc Jacobs Bang or Burberry the Beat quality to it. The vetiver, maybe a little bit of that Encre Noir edge to it as well. So you have to kind of like those types of fragrances, the peppery vetiver type fragrances as well as rose, and that's what you get here: pepper, rose, vetiver, stuff like that. So yeah, for me, I'm kind of indifferent. Okay, but not something that I can see myself rushing out to buy. So final scores here: smell, I'll give it 6.5 out of 10. If I had a decant, I might wear it a few times a year, but I don't really think I'll be investing in a full-size bottle. Protection, longevity, even after I coated myself with the sample, didn't seem like it really created a huge scent cloud, but it does kind of linger around for a while. So let's say 2 to 4 hours of projection, 6 to 8 longevity. I think because of vetiver and the rose, those types of notes tend to stick around for a while, stick to the skin. But it doesn't seem to be the type of fragrance that you're going to get somebody's attention from 10 feet away or anything like that. Versatility, I think mostly fall, winter, maybe spring, summer, evening wear. But 7 out of 10 for versatility, because I think it's something spicy and warm more so than fresh and citrusy like your typical hot weather fragrances. Uniqueness, I'll say 7.5 out of 10, because I do think, if you smelled all of these types of rose fragrances like Ultime and Le Labo, this one kind of falls in that same genre and vein, but compared to a lot of the Aventus clones and also the Sauvage clones, yes, this one certainly stands alone in that regard. So I'd say 7.5 out of 10 for uniqueness. Price point, now when I looked online, I think you can start to find some good deals here. Perhaps $52 in that vein and price range for a 3.4 ounce if you get a good price online. Overall for me though, 6.5 out of 10. An okay fragrance. Fans of pepper, fans of rose, vetiver, clove, stuff like that. I think there's better options out there for men's fragrances, but yeah, this one's certainly not horrible. It's certainly kind of unique because of the rose, but it's pretty much a pass for me overall. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.